Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals and I have a new journal to share with you today. So this is a caravan themed journal and I've made one of these before. In fact, I've made a few of these because I had no idea that this theme would resonate with so many people. So many people let me know that they either caravanned in the past or they were currently caravanning, or some not just travelled but had one in the backyard to use for crafting. And so the theme is all the kinds of things that you would do in a caravan. So I used this beautiful book page from Granny Chic, and here is the back. And let's do a flip through. Oh, before I actually get to the flip through, I wanted to let you know that I'm running a 50% off sale in my Etsy shop just for today, the last day of June for the end of financial year. So if you are interested, that's off all printables and off all journals. There's a few journals left, all packs, as well as my book, 50% off my book, Lamp in Dark Places. So yeah, the link will be down below for that if you're interested. This journal here is available, but this one's available via email. So if you like the look of this one, feel free to email me, let me know what country you're from so I can include a shipping price, and my email will also be down below. So the idea here is, here's the caravan, here's the door to enter the caravan, and then we've got some lovely embellishments throughout the journal. And here is a postcard. We've got vintage book pages, so thinking of activities to do in a caravan, crafting and reading, cozy things, also the idea of gardening. So there's florals as well if the caravan is set in a garden. Here's the inside of the caravan again. So one of my botanical journal cards, there's coffee dyed paper. Here's a guest check and some floral stickers in this vellum envelope. And we've got some beautiful wallpaper, some vintage ledger, a vintage book cover here of an exercise book or a notebook. We've got an alteration tag in this vellum pocket. So there's quite a lot of pockets and sewing. And here's another caravan picture. We've got coffee dyed doily, vellum page, and cooking. Can do some cozy cooking in the caravan. So I've got a recipe page from a vintage Australian home magazine, journal magazine. Another one of my botanical journal cards. This comes from, I think it's Flow magazine. So nice and cozy to read a magazine in a caravan. This one's from Amity Bloom. This one I believe is from Tracy Fox. Some of this beautiful washi tape from IEB to decorate this page. I might do some bird watching and just being out in nature and traveling. That's also a theme with this journal, so I just put a bird watchers page here and another vintage piece in there, and book page, vintage ledger. I love doing this. So another activity you might do in a caravan is some sewing or embroidery. Here's a vintage sewing pattern, and I love including it as a page in a journal. So it's got that beautiful transparent element to it. So I've just tucked in another journal card in there. Some extra paper, vintage ledger paper style, and then another wallpaper strip here for a beautiful pocket. And then here is the middle page inside the caravan, a cozy place to read a book, to cook, to crochet, to embroider, to knit. So that is the sort of story that I'm pouring into this journal. I'm always loving pouring stories into my journals at the moment, as if my found journal here, sort of the same idea. I wanted to do the same types of things in there, but this one has just a lot more fabric. This one for the caravan journal I wanted a bit more streamlined and a bit more simple. So two versions there. This one is available still via email if anyone's interested in this one as well. So flipping through to the other side, Got a piece of vintage paper tucked in there. We've got the envelope pocket pages, another Amity Bloom journal card. There's quite a lot in here. You might play some games in the Caravan. And so that's just tucked in there. So lots of pages, lots of fun things to look at. Index card, another bird page, beautiful ribbon pocket, and all sorts of fun things paper clipped in here and there. You might grow your own veggies perhaps. Got a label sticker, one of my journal cards with the florals. There's the Caravan again, one of my glitter sequin shaker bags, another beautiful book page illustrated, a vintage tea card. Yeah, a lot in here. There's again the door to the Caravan, and here we have a wallpaper pocket that I made, my handmade with love tag, a little cottage piece here that I got from the local library. I love picking these up when I get the chance, and some extra pieces for this journal. So that is the Caravan journal, and if you're interested, like I said, feel free to email me about this one. And if you're interested in this one, let me know if you're interested in the fabric one as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who are supporting me in May. I could not do this without you, so thank you so much for believing in what I do and for all your amazing support and encouragement and kindness. I so appreciate it. If you'd like to become a patron, that's where you get access to all my extra videos, behind the scenes looks, videos of my face where I chat to you, and the journal making series from start to finish each month. If you're a Ruby patron or higher, you also get access to every digital kit in my Etsy and new ones each month. And some of the higher tiers, you get mail sent to you, perhaps a journal or a mystery pack or a paper pack or ephemera pack or a printable pack. So if any of that interests you, feel free to check out my Patreon. The link is down below. If you'd like to become a member as well, a YouTube member, you can do that for $1 a month, and that just supports my channel.